Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the RSK paper reviews for the paper we will handle here on this particular channel for week 1, a brown coupon week, where games are going to be played between the 5th day and the 6th day of July 2025. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Okay, without wasting time, this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, so I would implore every one of you to stick close to your screens, listen to every second of this video so as not to miss out on vital information that will put you in winning ways at the end of every successful week. Okay, so without wasting time, I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. As courtesy demands that if you are new to this channel or you just seeing videos on this channel for the first time and you actually love what we do here on this particular channel and we want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video content from us, all requesting that you do is for you to click on the subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscribing to this channel is totally free. You're not going to be paying a dime. Click on that notification icon thereafter to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our video starting with this very video. Click on the share button, most importantly, to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we give out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of that comment section by dropping your comments stating what you love about our channel and also going a long way to suggest better ways in which we could use to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. This will go a long way to help us make quality and best video content for you guys that will save your interest, because your interest is being placed as our utmost priority. Okay, away from that, we're going to analyze deeply into the soccer research paper, the Capital International paper, the Bob Morton International paper, and also we are going to touch a few sequences on the special advanced fixtures. Okay, so without wasting time, let's dive straight into the business of today. The first paper here on our list has to do with the soccer research paper. Now here on soccer research page 1, we have a couple of settings that has actually come to stay. But before we do that, we want to take our time to thank the www.fortunesoccer.com, www.solutiontipster.net, and www.ukpool.com for actually making it possible for us to have this paper on time. We downloaded these papers from those sites, so thank you very much and we commend you for that. May God Almighty bless you guys bountifully. Okay, back to the soccer research. On page 1 here, we have a sequence that states that whenever you subtract the two numbers at the this week draws picture and the result is the week number. Okay, like what we have this week, 48 and 49 at the left hand side and the right hand side of this week draws picture. Once you subtract 49 from 48, it gives you number 1, which happens to be the week number. Then it is said to give us 3/3 full-time banker draws and a very reliable pair. We're going to analyze this. Is a paired sequence, but I'm going to give it out in our observation corner video, the 3/3 for free. Okay, that will be in our observation corner video, so you cannot miss out on that video. Still on page 1 here, we have a very reliable sequence that states that whenever one of the player sheets number here is replaced on the meet me at column or repeated at the meet me at column, then it is said to give us a very reliable 2/2 banker draws and a very reliable pair. Okay, in this week we have player sheet number 7 here, which is replaced here at the meet me at column, and we have a team called Wollongong at that particular position. Then this particular sequence projects 2 full-time banker draws and a very reliable pair. Away from that, if you come down to where we have the lucky numbers here, I think this is the first time it's actually appearing here. Whenever you find the same family series numbers on top and below each other on the lucky numbers, then it is projected to produce 1/2 full-time draws from those numbers. Okay, we have number 12 on top of number 32 here, and we also have number 27 on top of number 37 here, still on the lucky numbers column. So those two numbers, those two columns are projecting to give us a very reliable pair, but I'm going to analyze them and pick the ones that are going to pick a draw from them and give you feedback in the observation corner video as well. On page 2 of this particular paper, at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't have any other sequence that has actually come to stay, not for only the cartoon box here, where we have the cartoon box divided into two sections. The right hand side section has a goalkeeper trying to defend or catch a ball which is being kicked into the net, while on the left hand side here we have two players with shirts number 50 and shirt number 26, and we have a write-up that states any injuries, and the response is none. So I cannot really decode what that means. Okay, cannot decode what that means, but we can actually try it out. 15 and 26 can actually do 2/2 full-time draws, but I'll look it up through AI software to verify what it entails before we proceed to giving you conclusions on that in our observation corner video. Okay, on page 3 of this particular soccer research paper, we didn't really find a sequence that has actually come to stay as at the time of doing this video recording series, so we're not going to be wasting our time there. We'll be proceeding to page 4, where on page 4 we also did not find any other sequence but for one. Okay, if you check the 3 bold numbers at the back of soccer research paper here, we have number 7, number 20 and number 34, and we have a sequence that says that whenever you add the individual integers of any of the numbers, of the double numbers here, and it gives you a result that is still the number here, then it is said to give us a very reliable pair from those two numbers, or the 3 numbers are projected to be 1/3 full-time draws. So this week we have 34 here, which is 3 plus 4. The result is 7, and 7 is placed as one of the 3 numbers at the back page of soccer research. So you can actually look that up through the reference papers which has to do with soccer research of the previous seasons to confirm that for yourself before proceeding to making use of it. Okay, away from that, at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really have any other sequence that has actually come to stay, so we'll be proceeding to the next paper on our list, which happens to do with the special advanced fixtures. Okay, the next paper on our list happens to do with the special advanced fixtures. In our first video recording series, which we dropped earlier this particular week, that was I think on yesterday, we analyzed the special advanced fixtures, but having gone through it again this particular day, I discovered a couple of other settings that has actually come to stay. So let's take a look at the first one here, which happens to come from the triple jinx column at number 11 and number 12. Where number 11 we have number 12 situated there, while at number 12 we have number 11 situated here. Okay, so having been that each of those numbers are repeated at the opposite positions, then the two numbers from my own end on how I see them are projected to be a very reliable pair. Okay, away from that, if you come down to the high score quiz column, we also have another one here that says that whenever you find number 14 at box 5 of the high score quiz, then it is set to give us a very reliable 2/2 full-time draws and also a very reliable pair from there. Okay, having been down Australian weeks only, that our Blacktown seed happens to stay at number 1 at home. So having seen that, those were the two sequences we actually looked up again to confirm. Then we move to the third one, which happens to do with the Bob Morton International paper. And here on Bob Morton International paper, as at the time of doing this video recording series, on page 1 here, we didn't really find a sequence that has actually come to stay. So we move to page 2, Where on page 2 we have the cartoon box here, which on the cartoon box we have a couple of players. We have the 1 2 3 4 5 players here with shades number 3 and shades number 11. Okay, those were the only two we were able to see. And we have a write-up that says that see the movement of that fella, he was born to play. So it clearly states that one of these two numbers is going to give us one full-time banker draw. Okay, away from that, we didn't really find a reliable one as at the time of doing this video recording series, so we're not going to be wasting our time there. Move to page 3 of this paper, where on page 3 we have the cartoon box. On the cartoon box we have, I think, about 4 players with shades number 2 only indicated here, and we have a write-up that states Alfred 2 o'clock 2 o'clock. And whenever such comes up, I think this has actually appeared in one of the English weeks, and it's projected number 2 as full-time banker draw. So this week we are strongly affirming that number 2 carries like 98% accuracy rate of producing a full-time draw based on this, but I will actually go through the records to confirm the week this actually came. It came, I think, in soccer research paper. I'll confirm that before proceeding to making use of it. On page 4 of this particular paper, as at the time of doing this video recording series, we did not really find very reliable system that has actually come to stay, but we do justice to researching on it and giving you feedback in our observation corner video later this week. The next on our list here has to do with the Capital International paper. But before we take a look at Capital International paper, we are kindly requesting that if you are new to this channel, or you've seen videos on this channel for the first time and you actually love what we do here on this particular channel and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video content from us, all we're requesting that you do is for you to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscribing to this channel is totally free and not charging a dime for subscription. We only charge for premium services. Okay, having subscribed already, click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our videos, starting with this very video. Click on the share button to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles so that more people get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of that comment section by dropping your comments stating what you love about our channel, and also going a long way to suggest better ways in which we could use to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. This will go a long way to help us improve on our video recording series and also make videos that will save your interest, because your interest is being placed as our utmost priority. Okay, on page 1 of Capital International paper here, we have a couple of sequences that has actually come to stay. The first one happens to be a sequence that states that on the tricolumn here, whenever the first number on the tricolumn and the last number on the tricolumn happens to be family series numbers, then one of it is being projected to be a very reliable pair. Okay, we have number 17 as the first number here, and we have number 47 as the last number here. So one of them is being projected to be a full-time banker draw. Away from that, we had another sequence that is projecting number 5 here, which states that whenever a number is repeated from the editor top 2 column to the player picture column here as one of the shades numbers here of any of the players here, and being taken to triple chance 16 game 16, then it is projected to be one full-time banker draw. Okay, I think it came in week 48 or in week 50 of this current Australian season, so you can actually look it up to confirm for yourself. And here we have number 5 repeated from the editor top 2 column to the player shades number. one of the players on the player picture column, and also being repeated at the triple chance 16 game 16 column. Okay, that is game number 5. So apparently it has a 75% chance of producing a full-time banker draw from there. Away from that, on page 2 of this particular paper, as at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really find a reliable one here. So we're moving to page 3. Well, on page 3 we have a couple of sequences that has actually come to stay. The first one happens to do with the draw banker box, and if you agree with me that since the inception of this Australian season of 2024-2025 season, whenever the family series of 1 appears on the draw banker box of Capital International paper, then that particular number is being projected as one full-time banker draw. I think this happens to be the 3rd time. We had the first one being number, I think, 41, the second one, which was last week, being number 21, and this week we have number 31 here. Okay, so number 31 this week has a 90% chance of actually producing a full-time draw. Okay, still on page 3 here we have the cartoon box section here, where we have I think a couple of players with we have shade number 12 being indicated here, and we have shade number 3 being indicated here, and we have a write-up that says that why don't you kick as fast as you talk. Okay, we also have a sequence that came in our last booklet of this current English season, which states that whenever you add the individual integers of the double number on any of the columns, and it gives you a result which is the other shade number of the other player or one of the other players in that particular column, then it's projecting the two numbers to be a very reliable pair. Here we have number 12. If you add the individual integers of that double number 12, we have 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 is going to give us 3. When number 3 is the other player shade number still on that cartoon box column, then number 3 and number 12, based on that particular setting, is projected to be a very reliable pair. It came last week, I think, in Bob Morton or Capital, I can't recall, where we had number 2, number 11 and number 13. Okay, and it fell. So apparently repeating it again this particular week, not wasting time, we can actually take the two numbers 3 and 12 to be a very reliable pair. On page 4 of this particular paper, we also have the X bankers for the week column projecting family series number, and since the inception of this season, this is actually, I think, the 2nd or the 3rd time is actually appearing here. And for this week we have number 4, number 20 and number 44, and if you want to go with them, number 4 and 44, this we having felt last week, it can actually do 1/2 for all of us this particular week. Now I'm also going to go through it and confirm first before proceeding to making use of it. Okay, that will be all for this video recording series. I hope you loved what we actually projected here, and if you actually loved what we did here, don't be stingy with that like button. Click on that like button to like our videos, and also if you're yet to subscribe, click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. It's free, and we are not charging for free subscription. And also don't forget also to share this video to all your social media handles, to group related to what we do here. Don't spam any group, and lastly, make use of that comment section. Drop your comments, state what you love about our video, appreciate us, and also comment on what you would love us to add in our next video recording series, and we'll do justice to it, and you will get to see it in our next video series. Thank you very much for having taken our time to see this video to the end. Don't forget you can reach me via WhatsApp only, via the number hovering over your screen right now. Add it to your phone contact list and reach out to me there. Let's get to discuss business, and let's get to make some money together. Thank you, and do have a lovely week ahead. I remain your host, Raymond, and see you in our next video recording series, where we'll be taking a look at the upcoming English season 2025-2026 what we have in store for you, and also the premium offers and services we have in store for you. And in our subsequent video recording series, the observation corner video, and as well the premium pay and the free banker video, we do justice just as we have been doing since the inception of this particular channel. Thank you, and do have a lovely week ahead. Bye for now.